Greetings friends, this is Alexander Tkachenko with you, and in this video I will show you how to launch video ads on the RoyalHook platform. To do this, we go to the advertiser section, then advertising. Here, video advertising works just like standard banner or contextual advertising. Everything is similar. Here, accordingly, you enter the headline, 28 characters, and paste the link to the YouTube video. It can be either vertical or horizontal, it doesn't matter. Next, you paste the link where you want to drive the traffic. I pasted a link to a Telegram bot. I have special links that will assign tags so I can track conversions. That's why I'm using a special link specifically for this ad. Next, we write here a brief description of your website, up to 60 characters. So here you can highlight something, spark interest, or add something else, right? This is the text the person will see on the page when they're watching the video itself. I wrote, earn money with copy trading, click the go button. There will be a go button, and this is where that link will be embedded. And here we choose how many seconds we want the video to last. 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, and so on. The longer the duration, the more expensive it is. I'll choose 30 seconds. My video lasts 45 seconds, so the person will definitely watch 30 seconds. And then there are 15 seconds while they're getting ready to close it all, and another 5 seconds or even more will pass. That's why the main point is packed into these 35 seconds in my video. And accordingly, if the person is interested, they will most likely watch those remaining 15 seconds and then click the button next. So it's not necessary for the video to last exactly as many seconds as you select here. Your video could theoretically be an hour long, but you choose as many seconds as you need, as many as you want to capture attention. But your main hook, the thing that will grab the viewer with this video, should preferably fit within the number of seconds you select. For me, I need 30 seconds. Specifically for this video, 20 seconds won't be enough. Maybe later I'll record a video that fits into 20 seconds. I'll say it more briefly, make the hook faster, but for now this is how it is for me. Next, show to the user no more than once an hour, once a day, or once every 3 days. I'll set it to once every 3 days for myself. Accordingly, you can enable auto-replenishment. That means when your balance drops below $1, it will automatically top up by $5. This amount will be deducted from your advertising balance, and if there aren't enough funds there, it will be taken from your other balances in order. So you check this box if you understand what it means and you agree with it. That's it. So if you place an ad and you have a large amount on your balance, you need to understand that your ad might run through quite quickly, and accordingly, the money could be deducted fast. Therefore, if you want to keep things under control, enter the amount here and monitor it. If you have everything under control, you can check the box and the amount will be deducted from your balance continuously, meaning it will be topped up each time by $5. Next, here we can select a country or multiple countries. Yes, so you can click through and select different countries here. I'm not going to do that right now. I want to select all countries. You can enter a city, choose gender, and select interests. We will also experiment with these interests, but at this stage it's impossible to cover everything, so I will demonstrate using this targeting. I will launch 1,000 impressions for everyone, absolutely everyone. Then, the next ad I will launch for everyone who has a business spot in the matrix, and the following ad I will launch only for those who have the partner rank. That is, this is the same free user, but they have invited at least 10 people and received the free status. In other words, this is an active free user, meaning someone who has invited at least 10 people, and accordingly, they are more valuable, more useful in this regard. I want to launch 3 equivalent ads and look at the statistics, because I have a separate link for each ad. I will monitor and draw my own conclusions about which audience brought me more benefit, so to speak, yes. Let's move on. Here, I have already entered 1,000 views, yes. So, here we see the cost of video advertising, yes. That is, here we see the amount in dollars that we pay. Here we see the price, yes. For example, for a 20-second video, we pay 2 cents per view. For a 30-second one, we pay 3 cents. For a minute, 6 cents, and so on. On the other side, accordingly, the person will receive 10 or 20% less. It depends. If they are on the free plan, then there will be a 20% margin. If the person is a partner or has a business account, then they earn 10% more for the same work. So it turns out that they will receive only 10% less than what I said here, than the amount indicated here, yes. So I'm just showing you that 100 views is only $3. That is, for $3, 100 people will watch your 30-second video, yes. So if I had chosen a 20-second video, it would not be $3, but $2. I'll select 1,000 views, let's scroll to 1,000. So I'll get a total of 3,000 views and will already be able to understand something from the statistics. I think 100 is still too few. Let's move on. $30 for 30 seconds per view, 1,000 views in length. I click Create. Created. And here we can see what it looks like. Yes, so here we see the title, the YouTube link. Here's the actual title, the description, and the number of impressions, which is currently 0 because it was just created. How many impressions are left and the status? Right now the status is enabled, but we can turn it off. So if something doesn't suit us, if we decide that our creative isn't quite right, or we made a mistake or something else, we can immediately click disable, we can edit, we can delete, we can edit. So if something is wrong and we want to change something, we turn it off, edit it, and basically that's all our interactions, so to speak. Let's move on. I click create, and right here I'll just copy the same thing. I click create and immediately enter the name. Now I need a link. It says here, link to YouTube. We go here, copy the YouTube link. Here I have a vertical video, it's 45 seconds long. So for phones, a vertical format will be very advantageous in this case. There's more image. Accordingly, as you can see, I also did this. We processed what was said and even added text on top. So if someone tries to be sneaky, like if their sound is low or turned off, there's a duplicate with the text overlay. Plus, by the way, you can add English, Spanish, or any other language as well. So you can just do it in parallel if you're targeting different audiences or countries. This is also a good option. Or you can overlay it right away. See here, there's basically just one line. You can overlay, for example, Russian, English, and Spanish, so you can easily add at least 3 languages, and you'll have a multilingual format, for example. Let's move on. I've inserted the link here. This is the link where we'll be directing the traffic. Everything is already prepared here. You see, I have tags, and here we take this link. The second tag is for business locations. I've already labeled this for myself. So this will be an ad targeting people who have a business location with the same description, the same 30-second view time. I'll select everything the same as before. I'll set it to no more than once every 3 days. I won't select country, city, gender, or interests. I'm now selecting to show it to everyone who currently has an active business location, the same 1,000 impressions. It will charge me the same $30. I click Create Ad. So we can see that the previous ad I ran has already had 35 impressions, right? And there are 965 left. So 35 people have already seen it during this time. Let's move on and create a third title. Here is a direct link to YouTube. A link to the bot where the link is already provided. So I have different links. Well, I also recommend you use statistics to understand things. For example, use some links if you're driving traffic to a Telegram chat or channel, right? That is, there are also invitation links there and they have their own separate statistics. Or you can use intermediary links that provide you with statistics and show you the data. And accordingly, everyone has their own options there. Description. The same 30 seconds for the duration. Now we will show it to those who have the partner rank. Here it's the same 1,000, the same $30. Click Create. I forgot to select the interval. See, it's good that it shows us this. I select a display for 3 days. So sometimes we make a mistake and the system tells us that we missed something. So we see the error, just go and fill it in. That's it. Now we can already see the first ad. 52 impressions have already been made, and the second ad has had 11 impressions. Well, this one will also start getting views soon. By the way, let me point out now, so to speak, which categories get viewed more quickly, and accordingly, I will also analyze the results later. So that's basically it. Use analytics, approach advertising thoughtfully, prepare your creatives properly, and don't be lazy. Now artificial intelligence can write text for you. However many seconds you tell it, that's how many seconds it will generate information tailored to your specific business. You can simply say it out loud or even record some kind of video or creative using artificial intelligence as well. So there are a lot of options. We'll make a separate video about this. I think this will be very good, high quality traffic because right now there's a large audience here. As of today, there are already more than 37,000 people and over 1,000 people register every day. So by the time you watch this video, there might already be 100,000 people or even 1 million, I don't know. Nevertheless, this is a quality audience with business interests. In other words, these are people who came here to make money. I think everyone needs people like this in any business. So I wish you a big team, high turnover, lots of sales, and see you in the next video.